everyone, and welcome back to the channel again here on Golden Finds. Your thrifter here, Daniel, and we are of course going to thrift at a few Orange County Goodwill stores here in Southern California. If you're new to the channel and you guys love thrifting, then this is your channel. I welcome you to subscribe. It's absolutely free. For all of those of you always returning for the support, thank you so much. It truly means so much, you guys. So we are at our very first stop. Let's go ahead and see what we uncover. You know, we're getting close to the end of the Christmas season, so who knows? But I know that they also bring out a lot of Christmas stuff even after, you know, the Christmas season has been over. So we're gonna keep finding Christmas stuff until probably January. So let's go ahead and start at our first stop and see what we uncover today. At first I thought that these were like cracked, but it's actually like foil inside the ornament, the glass ornament ball. So these were originally being sold at Riley's, and it's part of the Victoria collection. They're $2.99. The color of the week is orange, so any orange tag is going to be 50% off, and there are two. What do you guys think? They're pretty cool, right? Wow, you guys, look at this piece. It's very unfortunate that it's broken. There's part of the antler is chipped right there, but look at how huge this is. But it's $17.99 purple tag. It's fabulous. This is really nice. I guess if you turn it around, there's still one side that's really nice. You wouldn't be able to see that chip, but I don't know. $17 is kind of a lot. I don't think this is super old. Holidays. It's like a trio of platters, like serving platters. $7.99 purple. And yeah, this doesn't scream like super old. It's 1987 high mark, made in Japan. So I guess it is considered an oldie piece. So that's a nice set. Not really the style I'm looking for, but still a really great piece. Collection. So I walked out of that location with no items. There just really wasn't anything. It didn't seem like there was much that really I gravitated towards too. And usually I know right away whether or not I want to buy something. And then I'm thinking of everything that I saw. There's just things that I was just like, no, I could do without. Like, I didn't need this. I didn't need that. Usually I know right away when it's coming home with me. Sometimes I have to think about it, but there just really wasn't anything. There wasn't a lot of stuff too. I don't want to film a lot of filler, which I feel like I've been doing. Sometimes I'll film stuff just because it's like interesting and there, but it's kind of like, ugh, like whatever. It's kind of like, you know, I don't know why I add it sometimes, but I'm just being more selective on like what makes it into the final video. But again, nothing really from this thrift location. We're gonna head on to the next one, and it's also kind of busy. I'm not used to thrifting this late in the day, and yeah, let's go ahead and head on to the Euclid location next to see if we find anything there. We are now in the Euclid location, you guys, and look what we found. This is literally the same thing like the other one that I found for Halloween. And it's $4.99. This one's definitely a little bit more rough. And I think the lights are all stuck out. I don't know if it comes with the original yardstick in there. No. I think it's just this. What do you guys think? Well, there's a price tag of $6.99 at the bottom, so I would have to check. It seems to be in okay condition. I don't know. Oh, these are so cute. Oh, it's actually a whole piece. Why did I think they were individual? These are actually super adorable. Let's see, the patty cakes. Whoa. And then little sprout. Oh, this is so cute. How much is this? So this is $5.99 purple tag. This is actually really sweet. It's a little loud in here, so I'm gonna try to talk as loud as I can, you guys. Illuminate candle gift set. Ooh, that's really messy. But we're looking for some cool Christmas. Let's see, class candle, 2 dozen. No, we don't need candles. We are okay. Let's see. I think this was here last time, and I think it's actually gone. It's out of its box. Now, do we see anything new? I'm just doing a quick walkthrough today. Crabtree and Evelyn, 2 soaps. Angel soaps, $4.99 for that. I'm just doing like a quick walkthrough through these stores just because I don't really feel like they're really getting anything in. So is this the end of an era, you guys? Oh, these are cute. Pacific Craft. These bears. This one's it's in red, the red stripes. So I kind of feel like this would be cool for 4th of July. So that's $6.99 for that one. Then there's this other one in blue. So yeah, oh yeah, these will look really cute for 4th of July. I just don't know if I want to continue that theme into the 4th of July with the teddy bears like I do with Christmas right now. Look at all of these. These definitely are giving off that vintage vibe. $1.99. Look at all these. These are super cute. 99 cents for that. I think these are all like vintagey, but I don't know if they're handcrafted or hand sewn, but these are super cool. We have another, I don't think this is supposed to be a Santa. He just looks like he's wearing more like cleric's clothing. It's $2.99. I know they have carolers that look like this style, so that's very interesting. These are catching my eye. These are made in Brazil. $5.99 for these roosters. There's 2 of them. They are yellow tag. I hope that you guys can hear me. The music is kind of loud. So these are super cute. They are vintage. They're $1.49. They're really not the style that I collect, but they're still pretty cool. We just left the Euclid location, and you guys, are we gonna end up empty-handed today? There's just nothing but caught my attention. Now, I did contemplate about that blinker. You guys saw that I did find those Halloween ones, but this one was just in really rough shape. I don't know if they were the original lights, and the holes were really widened out. So it looks like they stuffed them in roughly. So I don't know if they were the original lights, and that's why the holes are really big now. But it was just really rough in shape. So I decided to leave it behind, and then there really wasn't anything else that caught my attention. Those fabric stuffed nativity pieces, those were cool, but I did used to have a set before that were different, but I decided to resell those, so I didn't keep them. So I just didn't want to buy these, you know, since I already had something similar, and I decided to sell it anyway. But other than that, there really wasn't anything else that was like super jump into my cart, you know, situation. But huge shout out to Kathy. Hey Kathy, I hope you're having a wonderful day whenever you're watching this. It was such a wonderful time catching up with you, and what a you know, full circle moment, because Kathy was someone that I used to work in the same like department. We were separate departments, but we were like in the same building, and you know, I was scheduling and she was in a different department. So it was so crazy to think, you know, when we used to work you know, we used to see each other in the hallways and stuff like that, and we did get a chance to talk. And this is like years. It's been years since I used to work for what was back then St. Jude, but is now Providence. If you guys did not know that, I do work in the medical field. So I used to work in a scheduling department for scheduling appointments for primary for different sites of St. Jude here in California. They're now Providence, if you guys do not know. And yeah, it's so crazy to think, you know, that, you know, we knew each other earlier in years before, and she says that she watches me. She did come up and said hi, and she's like, do you make YouTube? And I'm like, yes. And but then I told her, wait, I feel like I know you. And then it all clicked together. We used to at one point work in the same building, so that was so cool. So it was so nice meeting you. I enjoyed our conversation, and you were so wonderful. So thank you for the support and the love, Kathy. It truly means so much. And this is what I mean, you guys. I did think about it really, really hard, and I was thinking about maybe either cutting back on videos or maybe even going cold turkey and saying goodbye to the channel. I will be very honest and upfront with you guys, just because there's such an accumulation of things with, editing and filming and pushing out these videos, and it can be a very hectic thing to do, especially if I have, stuff to do at home. I also work a full-time job and, take care of my family. We're also in the talks of big things coming up for 2026. So I've thought about either taking a long break or just quitting entirely, but there is something that just keeps me on going, and that is you guys. It really does, because when I'm having these thoughts, I literally was having these thoughts like within the last few days of the week, and seeing Kathy today and her excitement of meeting me, and just, it really ignited me to keep going, to keep doing, and that's all thanks to you guys. So really, thank you so much, you guys, because you really do make a difference. I do hope that you guys understand that you give me the drive and the push to keep on going and creating these content videos for you. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you to Kathy, and just thank you for the love and the support that you guys really do shower the channel. I really hope that you guys understand how much of a difference you guys do by showing the support, by commenting, by liking the videos, by sharing me, by hyping. I know that some of you are not able to comment, but you are faithful watchers and supporters, and you come here and you are one of my views in my videos. So it really truly means so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you, because I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna keep doing thrifting, possibly for life. Who knows, right? I mean, I could say that now, we just don't know. But let's go ahead and head out to the next thrift store. We're going to go to the Brookhurst location, which you guys know has really not been my favorite so far lately. They just really dry. A lot of these, unfortunately, have been. A lot of these Goodwills. So let's see if we have better luck at the next one. So it's looking a little bare again, you guys. But, we're going to take what we got, right? So we have this right here. It looks like it's meant to hold stuff in it. It's kind of small. There is no brand maker on it. This is how it looks like. Santa pulling like this little sleigh. And this is $9.99. Then we have this little like Christmas village house. $7.99. It actually doesn't look bad. I like this like old style. It's pretty nice. You just put a little light in there, or it's meant to also have like an electrical light, but you would have to buy that on your own. Okay, so we are at our next stop, you guys. These are super cute, and there's two of them. They're priced at $3.99 purple tag. Reminder, we're looking for those orange tags. I don't know if I want these. They are cute. Again, there are two of them. We'll think about it. Or I don't know if I should take them in the cart just to have them in there for now. But then there's this other Santa right here. This one's $1.99. It's giving off like a wood texture, but I think it's resin. Look at this little guy. This is supposed to be a gingerbread mug. It's $1.49, but he's giving me the creeps for some reason. I think it's the face. The face, just there's something off about it. Maybe because it's missing a nose. I don't know. Maybe the eyes are too wide. It's a little creepy. And then this is giving me almost Tim Allen. Doesn't that look like him from the Santa Claus? It's $1.49. It really, really looks like him. These caught my eye actually. These glass trees. They're $3.99. It's gorgeous. This one's bigger. The small one should be a lot less, well, not a lot, but you guys know what I mean. It's usually a lot less. So $2.99, $3.99 for the tall one. They're really pretty. They're very lightweight, really cute for Christmas. These are Martha Stewart everyday glass ornaments. So this is giving like a luster finish. That's what it says it's called. So $3.99 for that. It used to be $4.99. These actually are very pretty. They're like a very soft pink, and these would go very well. I did mention you guys last year that I was gonna do like a Glinda tree, and these definitely are giving off like for Glinda. And then there's these that are more of a bright pink. These would go so well for that Glinda look. These are so pretty actually. They're very pretty. So they have two of those, like hot pinkish color, and then they have two of these of the more soft pink luster finish. And then there's a bunch of other ornaments here. There's a few grab bags, like oh my ego. That's fun. These cherubs are actually perfect for Valentine's Day, which is coming up, but these are also perfect for Christmas. They are $1.99 each. Purple tag. They're all the same though. I wish they were like, this one's different. This one's different. This one's the same. So two of them are, well, there's like a pair basically. They're like two each of the same. But I think these would be really nice for Valentine's Day too. This looks very Christmassy. It's a very nice piece for candlesticks. It's priced at $7.99, purple tag. Look at that patina. I wonder if that will come off. It looks really rusted. I'm sure it would. But it's a very nice piece. Very perfect for a centerpiece. I am pretty sure that someone out there would love and appreciate this. One of you guys. Home Sweet Home. $4.99. Absolutely gorgeous. Very pretty actually. This just wouldn't fit with the style of my home's decor, but it's so pretty. This is so random. This is $1.99, and I really like the candy corn. I think it's supposed to be a necklace. You know, you can put it around for Halloween. I don't care too much about the plastic container, just the candy corn necklace is like the only thing that I'm really like vibing with, which I feel would have been probably anyway $1.99. I don't know. I don't think I need it, but I just thought it was so cute. Like it makes me want to buy it just because the necklace is so cute. You know, sometimes you find things at the thrift store and you have to justify whether or not you should purchase them. You know, do you want more clutter in your home, or is it gonna be something that you're going to use all the time? This cat is very interesting. This looks like something from, oh, it's made in Thailand. It's $12.99. It's a little pricey, but it's super cool. A Disneyland 50th anniversary mug for $2.99. It's so pretty. $2.99, and they celebrated like all year long, like a whole year of celebrating the 50th anniversary of Disneyland's opening. It was like one of the most biggest celebrations. Such a cute mug. In the linens, always check there if you're looking for a tree skirt. Especially you're going to find some vintage ones like this one. It's priced at $4.99. You're going to find these in the linen section. For some reason, they don't always put them with the Christmas. So this looks like it would easily just Velcro, close together. It's a green and red with the gold accents of the deer all around. So it's very pretty. I don't think it has a tag, but it looks like it's definitely either homemade or it was purchased from a store. But it's very pretty. Look at all these little figures now. I think these definitely are vintage. I would have to pull the tag back on one of these. Let me see if this one will do it. Made in Korea. They're priced at $1.99. Everything that I'm finding interesting is purple. But just look at all of these. All these little children. They're so unique. This one's cute. He's holding like a little bunny doll. And this other girl here in the back. I've never heard of a Queasy Bake oven. So it's supposed to be like the boy version. It's $14.99. Or was it a Halloween special edition? So that's very interesting. Have you guys ever heard of this one? It looks like it's not super old. It still looks like, I mean, maybe it's from the 2000s, but Mud and crud cake. Dip and drool dog bones. Interesting. Now I know some of you are gonna absolutely fall in love with these. So these are the tapestry like blankets. They're priced at $9.99 each though. So they are definitely selling them expensive because they are Disney. So this right here is Mickey. And I think he's supposed to be Santa Claus because there are some reindeer. There's a castle in the background, I think. It might be Disneyland or Disney World, not quite sure. But as you can see, there are the deer. There's Mickey. And then they also have this Nightmare Before Christmas one. But again, these are both $10. I don't think I will spend $10 on that. But I'm trying to give you guys a view of the characters. There's Oogie Boogie. Then all the other ones, the mayors. Lock, Shock, and Barrel. I'm pretty sure Jack's on the other side somewhere, but that's $10. Just a bit out of my price range for something like this. If I did want to buy one, I'm not a big, huge, super fan of the Nightmare Before Christmas. I would probably get the Mickey one. Look at this painting, you guys. It's called Sunday School Walk. It's actually in really great condition. How much is it? They're asking $9.99 and it's purple tag. But just look at it. It's so pretty. It's quite long. And I really don't have a place for it. But it's super pretty. I love looking at the artwork. You guys are always going to find so much artwork. So always look at your secondhand store. Stop it. Oh my gosh. I know this is a Bethany Lowe. Is it? Yes. Bethany Lowe Designs by Kathy, $5.99. I really have grown really fond of Bethany Lowe's designs. Like this one's so cute for Easter. Like how fun is this? It looks like a big oversized, gift tag. You can easily prop it somewhere. I really love her style of artwork. It's just gorgeous. And it's brand new. I wonder where it came from. Probably Home Goods. So they have this Cherished Teddy's Nativity piece. It's by UNESCO. It's $12.99. I did take a peek into it. I want to say it probably has all the pieces, but it also has more pieces. So I'm kind of like concerned because it has some pieces that are not in here. And it says that it's a total of 4. So it would be only 1, 2, 3, 4 with the main part here. But it's $12.99. That's a little bit pricey for me, but I think it's such a cute and adorable nativity piece set to have like in your children's room. If you were to have it in your kids' room, it would be super cute and adorable. I don't know what year this might be from, but it's really nice. Hey everyone, and welcome to the portion of the video where you get to see what items made it home with me from today's walkthrough. So let's go ahead and start with the very first item. Now there's only a few items that I kind of deemed worthy of bringing. So since we are heading into the new year and we're going to be hitting a Valentine's Day and then St. Patrick's Day and then spring and then Easter, of course, right? I found it perfectly fit to pick up this beautiful piece right here. Now, I really have become such a huge fan of Bethany Lowe and Designs by Kathy. Those two brands, just everything about them. I absolutely love it. So this is a Designs by Kathy, and it was $5.99. I really love the artwork that they use for their stuff. So this says a Happy Easter right here at the bottom. It's a beautiful sign. It's in really great condition. Most likely originally from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Home Goods. That's where I usually have seen stuff like this. Or it could be from other places. I'm not really sure where else they sell Designs by Kathy. And I just love it. I really love this. It's so cute. I had to bring it home for Easter. Another item that made it home, or actually two items, because I did pick up the 2 boxes of the Martha Stewart everyday glass ornaments, but I decided to only pick up the very light pink that you guys saw that kind of looked kind of like almost like a very diluted pink, almost lackluster, like the shine was gone almost. Let me see if you guys can see it on camera. It's just a gorgeous pink. I really fell in love with it. And I thought, well, this could also be good if I ever decide to do that tree that I wanted to do for Wicked that I was going to do for Glinda, but I didn't do it this year. But then I also have an idea for next year that I want to do all vintage ornaments in the Christmas tree. It's going to definitely take a lot of work, but I have a whole year to thrift for them at Goodwill. So I'm going to be keeping an eye out for vintage ornaments to place for next year's. Yes, I'm already planning for next year. If you're a decorator, you're always ahead of the game, knowing what you're going to do for next year, especially if you're a thrifter like me, where you thrift a lot of your home decor. My apologies, friends. That was my sassy golden retriever, Bella. I'm filming this on the eve of Christmas Eve, so we're still getting deliveries made because someone did a little bit of last minute shopping, not me. Move to your eyes to Joe if he was here. That's who you could blame. But I did pick up the Martha Stewart everyday glass ornaments. These were the only ones that I picked out. I know the other ones were also kind of like a peachy pink almost, is how I described it. But I really fell in love more with this color, and they were priced at $3.99 each. So these two made it home with me. What also made it home with me were 2 of the cherubs. So I only picked up 2. Again, they were 2 of the same design. So I only picked up 1 of each. This one's playing what I believe is the violin. And this one was priced at $1.99. And then this one is playing this other guitar. I don't know what it might be. Why do I want to say cello? I don't think it's that. Anyway, so this one was also $1.99, and again, they're both doing something different. So these are going to be for my Valentine's Day decor. Again, I'm already on the ramp up to decorate for the next season. That's what you always have to do if you're an avid decorator like me. You always have to stay ahead of the game. So those are going to be most likely for a DIY project that I'm kind of brainstorming right now. I haven't really fully committed to it, but it might be in a thrift flip video. And then the other item that made it home with me was the Avon Sleigh Light, which is also a bayberry fragrance candle. I wonder if that's the only scent that they would use. If you guys saw my estate sale video, I have the Mr. and Mrs. Snowlight, the snowman couple, and it's also a bayberry. So I did pick this one up. It was priced at $3.99, but it was 50% off at the time of filming. So I just thought it was cute. The candle is completely gone, but I think the actual display is really cute. This little sleigh. Super adorable. I love that bright green. And I don't know, I've been on a kick about collecting like these cool pieces for from Avon if I find them out in the thrift store. I don't know what I could use them for. They're really cute display pieces, don't get me wrong. I feel like a lot of the stuff that Avon made back in the day were super nice to just display out once the item, you know, ran out, like the candle. So I thought this was really cute to have. I just need to find a Santa. That would be really cool. Find a Santa. So let me put this back. I have one more piece, which was the most priciest out of this entire haul. I kind of contemplated on it, whether or not to pick it up, but I just told myself, it is too cute. It is too adorable. I have to. I absolutely have to. I have this whole mentality right now. I'm already contemplating about how I'm going to be as a future dad. And I'm already having those thoughts of like how I can do things for the holidays, how I can like decorate for the holidays when we have children. So I'm already getting ahead of the game, you know? And so I did pick up the Cherished Teddy's 4-piece nativity set, but I did open it before I purchased it. It was $12.99, And there's actually a whole lot more pieces in here than it only being a 4-piece set. So we are going to completely unbox it because I didn't take everything out. I'm going to flip the camera around for you guys so you guys can only see this, and I'm going to plop them out one by one and we will see everything in here. That wraps up today's thrift session and thrift haul. Make sure as always to let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite find from either the walkthrough or the entire haul. Let me know your favorite. Make sure that you guys are also hitting the like button before you exit today's video. Make sure you drop down a comment down below and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's absolutely free. And if you're able to, hit the hype button because it really does help us out here in our channel. Unfortunately, we didn't make it to 5,000 subscribers, but that is going to be the goal for 2026. And I cannot wait to see what we have in store for the next year and what we'll find next year for thrifting. But I do hope that you enjoyed today's content, and I will catch you back here at our next thrift session. But make sure you guys are out there. Just like I found this cool nativity set, go out there, please. Check your thrift stores to see what you can find for yourself. I will see you guys back here on our next video. Bye, guys.